Kaiser was born here in the area at Wyandotte.
Here's the pitch. Good pitch. Not a bad pitch at all. Down and out over the plate. He kept it down, but Kirk just sliced away at it and popped it over the shortstop's head for a single.
Runner at first base now with nobody out of the Detroit 8. Lance this afternoon had a run-scoring single in the fourth. He's 1 for 3. And he swings and misses. Kaiser, a graduate of Aquinas High School in Southgate, Michigan. Played 4 years at Western Michigan University. All Mid-American Conference in his sophomore, junior, and senior years for the Broncos.
We've got 4 Michigan kids on this Oakland team. The 2 new young boys, Young and Kaiser, and then there's Bertzis and McCaddy. A lot of Michigan boys in baseball.
And a lot of them represented by this Oakland club. Imagine there are a few tickets passed out here to friends and family when the A's came to town. Heath was turning around in circles trying to retrieve that one.
Yeah, the relatives come to the game in hopes of getting to see him play, and I'll be darned, they've all been in here, but except McCaddy today, and he pitched last night. Bertzis pitched yesterday. Mom and Pop probably very proud.
Steve Mura is now throwing in the bullpen for Oakland. Looks like meet the staff day here tonight. Lance Parish with a 1-1 count. It's low and away, 2-1. Detroit scored a single run in the third, added 3 in the fourth, and Chet Lemon homered again in the 7th inning. He has 2 home runs today. Tossed to first, but Gibson had not taken much of a lead, and there was an easy step back. Two-one pitch, foul back.
Jackie Moore doing what I really believe in, bringing up the young pitchers, giving them a chance to pitch. If you're going to bring them up, you might as well pitch them. If you're not going to pitch them, don't even bring them. And there's 2 things that'll happen too here for Jackie. You've got to find out if these young guys can perform under pressure. You got next year to look forward to, and this is a fine young ball club. You're in the race yet this year, but he's trying to prepare for finishing strong this year and getting into next year.
That's outside. That makes it a full count to Lance. I agree. I'd like to see them get into the ball game as soon as they possibly can on the big league level, kind of shed whatever nervous energy they may have and get them acclimated rather than bringing them up as it was in the old days and just sit on the pines and watch. The old theory, I guess, was to get them acclimated in an easy way, make them feel comfortable. But sometimes that just builds tension. Gibby is running on 3-2, and it almost got Parish. All 4. 2 are on with nobody out. And Darrell Evans comes up.
Wouldn't be at all surprised to see Darrell Evans bunt. I don't think Darrell's probably bunted too much in his career, but if they're not going to pinch hit, they just probably will bunt in this situation.
He has not had a successful sacrifice hit this season. That much we can tell you. You're probably right with the number that he has been putting on the board. He's not been called upon very often. It's not quite the way it's supposed to be done, Darrell. Look at that expression on his face.
Well, I think the Tigers need to bring somebody spring training that can teach these guys how to bunt. It isn't all that difficult if you practice it and you understand the mechanics of it. You've got to get the bat out in front of the plate at a 45-degree angle and not have it level. When you have it level, like Darrell just did, the ball's going to pop up in the air, and you got it behind the plate, it's going to go foul. And you must have it in front at a 45-degree angle, and when the bat hits the ball, there's no other place it can go but down on the ground.
Runners at first and second, nobody out. That's low and away. Heath in his haste dropped the ball, but it didn't go anywhere.
When I was playing, we had a guy named Bernie DeVivris who taught us sliding and bunting, and he was probably the very, very best there was, and that was Bernie's theory. He would teach everybody the mechanics of it, and then we practice it, and he would show you how simple it was, and it really is not as difficult as the Tigers make it out to be.
Bernie D, they called him. He was legendary in baseball circles as well as in the Tiger system.
The Tigers have not bunted as well since Bernie D's been gone and not had them down there in the spring to teach the bunting. Important part of the game.
He got this one down. Darrell Evans, sacrifice hit, and the runners move up.